we go. Here we go.
Hi everyone, Az here from Heel vs Babyface. I'm not laughing at what you think I'm laughing at. I know you think I'm laughing at the title of the video, which is correct, by the way. For other people who are watching this from America and go, it came out on Tuesday, it's 2 days. Came out yesterday here in Europe. 1 day. I'm European.
Well, looks like Europe is wrong.
Also makes a much better title for a video.
It does.
Without
it's very true.
Because it's still true. No, it's not. It's not. The reason why I'm laughing is because...
It is funny.
Yesterday, I did a video about patch 8.2. And then I followed it up with a video about Stormblood moving into Shadowbringers. Let's just say...
That's that game, right? With the weebs and shit and like the cat girls? I'm not really 100% sure, but like, is that it? Yeah, okay.
The amount of sodium that was flowing yesterday was huge. And I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed.
Okay.
But I said to myself, okay, today, let's try and lower the sodium levels. Let's try and unite people under one banner once again. Let's, you know, stop playing silly beggars. And so I did the video about Pete Hines, who playing victim about Fallout 76. It's Bethesda who are the victims. And I thought, yeah. And then this came out.
Weren't they the ones that didn't give people the bags? Were they... okay, so no bags. All right, but they're the victims. I see. Oh, that's a big one.
So let the sodium flow once again. Now,
all right, here we go.
I got obviously some critical things to say about this. I got some other things. I got some logical things to say about this, and I've got a positive. I know, a positive about a cash shop. We'll get to it.
I don't know about this, dude. I'm nervous.
First things first. If you haven't seen it, and you might not have, because as far as I'm aware, there isn't a video out for this yet, unless it's unlisted. But from the making of this video,
well, it has been now.
Out. Blizzard do have a tendency to unlist certain videos in an effort to reduce the amount of downvotes on it. But yes, we have another unique mount on the Blizzard store that you can purchase for either singular, you know, just with money, or you can get it free if you purchase 6 months.
Get off those mounts, guys. Get off those mounts.
Now,
this
is now the 4th unique mount in 6 months. The Volpine Familiar came out December 13th, so 6 months and 2 weeks.
Oh my god!
But these, all 4, and they're all unique, have come out in a space of 6 months,
oh my
which is
god.
An excessive amount. An excessive amount. And I'm just going to say it, yeah, it does scream of desperation. It does scream that Blizzard are desperate to raise revenue for Battle for Azeroth because this expansion has been a big fat flop. Big fat flop. Like me. What? But yes.
Okay,
so
there we go.
Remember, when you've got shareholders, you can't just have a decent amount of money.
There it is,
the game is still making a decent amount of money. Do not get me wrong.
Yep.
But it's not making all the money, and it's got to keep the shareholders happy, and it hasn't. It clearly hasn't. So let's get into the regular kind of debates and arguments. You don't have to purchase them. No, you don't have to purchase them. Right, let's get that out of the way. You can purchase it with gold if you do the conversion. Yes, you can purchase it with gold if you do the conversion. However, you've got to have the amount of gold to make the conversion to do that. Some people don't have that. If everyone had it, there wouldn't be a need for a cash shop. This is why the cash shop exists, because there is a demand, and therefore there is a supply. Okay? Good. Glad we got all that over and done with.
All right, now what?
Let's just jump to this first of all. Remember the Dreadwake? I did a video about the Dreadwake.
I actually have this one.
You couldn't purchase this individually like you can this one. This was fully attached to purchasing 6 months worth of World of Warcraft game time, and I said particularly after seeing how poor BFA was, that they're just trying to lock you in. That's all they're trying to do here. They're just trying to lock you in.
That seems pretty
for 6
accurate,
months,
actually.
making sure that they
that's exactly
have
what it
a
was.
specific,
In my opinion, that's what I thought it was.
Number that they can call upon as a
100%.
minimum number of subscribers for the next 6 months.
100 fucking
Wait for them
percent.
to track.
200 fucking percent.
You know, hopefully they'll have some others on top of that. And I believe I also stressed that it's also a very cynical ploy, because it means that they don't, if they get people locked in, they don't necessarily have to, you know, get things done in a hurry, if you kind of get where I'm coming from. There were a lot of problems with BFA, and
that's
they
true,
weren't done
because
in
you
a
already
hurry.
got.
In actual fact, patch
That's
8,
the same reason why I don't like fucking pre-orders. Is because whenever you pre-order, that means it doesn't matter if they have the game out on release, because they already have your fucking money.
0.2, which came out yesterday.
I hate
for
pre-orders.
us here in Europe. Hence one day.
It's the most
Is
consumer
really the
unfriendly
first
practice
major
they have
content
now.
patch of this expansion, 10 months in. 8.1 was terrible, man. Terrible.
8.1 wasn't even a patch.
If you were a raider, you got something to do. If you weren't a raider, see ya. You know, you were holding on by the skin of your teeth for something.
Okay, dude.
To get involved with. And so as soon as that 6-month period finished, boom, this went right back up on the store, straight onto the store as an individual purchase. This one here, of course, you can do on its own. However, I think we're kind of in the same situation here with this one, okay? I think we've got a couple of things. First and foremost, let's just deal with, let's deal with the elephant in the room, Shadowbringers. Let's deal with that one first. Now, then I'll do WoW stuff. Shadowbringers comes out tomorrow, early access. Virtually everybody is going to be on the game. A huge proportion of players are going to be playing Shadowbringers.
Everybody's going to be playing it?
The game, getting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, 5-ish early days to get in to the expansion. So they are trying first.
Pause. Mount God. Okay.
Unpause.
Okay, somebody invite me for the Arachnoid guy. All right? Yeah, next time for sure.
First of all, to lock in as many people who are going to go off and play Shadowbringers. As long as you purchase this with a 6-month subscription to grab that, they don't care if you're playing WoW or not. They don't give a shit.
No.
They just want your ding-a-ling-a-wing-a-hinger.
That's your money, by the way.
So first and foremost, they're putting it up today with Shadowbringers coming out tomorrow to try and capture as many people quickly on this. So that's that over and done with. I think that's pretty obvious, and we don't need to go too much further into that. It speaks for itself.
Yeah, so Blizzard, all right, Blizzard's trying to lock people in.
Possibly more worryingly, I think it
Invite me
also
for this rare, if he
plays
spawns.
into exactly the same reason why the Dreadwake had its offer.
Yeah, of course.
And I know some people go, no, it was already pre-planned. No. There was an offer ready, sure. It could have come out at any time, at any point, anywhere. For any length of time. It could have been for 2 months, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months. They chose to put together what they chose on that date. Jesus Christ. But I think it goes on the similar lines of the Dreadwake. I think patch 8.2 is it for Battle for Azeroth this year. I don't think there's going to be another patch. I don't think we're going to see 8.3 this year. I think 8.3 is going to come next year. What I believe is this is another attempt to lock in as many people as possible, knowing that patch 8.2 is going to last at least that period.
I don't know, guys. I mean, that does kind of make sense. I mean, yes, obviously it's a bit of a tinfoil hat, but I mean, do you guys think that? I mean, I think that could completely be true. I mean, if they're trying to lock people into a sub right now for 6 months because they know that they won't have any content out later on, it makes sense with Classic coming out and with BlizzCon coming out soon. Raid tiers are 6 months. 6 months?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I hope he's wrong.
At least that period.
Wow.
Because 6 months will take us to the end of the year.
Yes.
And then maybe 8.3 comes out the end of January, beginning of February, something like that, 2020.
Great.
That's my prediction. It's a guess, but it's a prediction. And the reason why it's a prediction is because the way
you're
that
predicting
they've
it.
positioned from a marketing perspective, 8.2, they've got shill websites saying patch 8.2 is a mini expansion in itself. Fuck off. Get out of here. That's how they're trying to play that. You know, they're trying to play 8.2 as a massive content drop that's going to last you for a considerable
Can we watch
period
that
of time.
again?
8.2 is a mini expansion in itself. Fuck off. Get out of here. That's how they're trying to play that. You know, they're trying to play 8.2 as a massive content drop that's going to last you for a considerable period of time. Also, if that doesn't necessarily work,
He's up on your server.
if that doesn't necessarily work, this is where the positive element may come in.
Okay.
Classic. If this doesn't work, as in 8.2 doesn't work to hold people's attention, Classic is coming the end of August, and I think that Classic is going to bring people back into the game. I don't know how many anymore. Back in November 2017, I had huge numbers, but you know, I think Blizzard have done a lot of damage to themselves, particularly in the last 6 to 8 months. A lot of damage to themselves. And I don't think they hold that trust that they used to hold by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
And so exactly how many people come back, I'm unsure. But I do...
I think a lot of people did come back for 8.2. Like, unironically, a lot of people probably did come back for 8.2. Like, even like a lot of streamers, people are interested in the new patch. I would say that a lot of people, you know, they came back and they're like, what's going on over here? And I think that's the case. I mean, people can dislike that or get mad or whatever the fuck you want to say. But in general, I think that's something that has definitely happened. Only because they reduced the stress test. Well, I don't know about that.
Think they will come back in substantial numbers. Substantial enough for it to be a huge deal. Substantial enough, and I'm going to call it now, that WoW will be the #1 streamed game on Twitch, on release, on Classic.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I think it will be huge. I think there will be possibly even a Twitch record-breaking number of people watching. We'll see. We'll see, but I'm putting it out there. But if you plan, you know, if you're done with Battle for Azeroth, or if you're like
no fucking shit, it's gonna be the top game on Twitch, right? I mean, Sekiro was the top game, and like WoW Classic was much more anticipated than Sekiro, right? Like every new game, like God of War comes out, it's the top game on Twitch. Like anytime a new game comes out, everybody that's like a variety streamer plays it, and then you have the people that are part of that organic community, and then they do really well too, right? And not Shakira, okay, relax. The point that I'm trying to make, Twitch viewers equals active player count, I think they're kind of correlated, right? If there's 1 million people watching a game, that probably means at least some people are interested in it. I would say, yes, interest in a game dictates interest in a game, but obviously it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. The point that I'm trying to make here is that, yes, obviously it's going to be very popular. The thing is that if the WoW section was a little bit more popular than it is now, like almost 8.2 would have been pretty close. Like 8.2 was in the top 3 games on day 1, and that's really good for the game. That's amazing.
Somebody who'll just dip in and out, and he's just like, nah, man. Think on this: are you going to play Classic for 4 months? You know, if you think, yeah, I'm absolutely going to be on Classic for 4 months.
Invite me for this rare.
It might actually be worth snagging. It might actually be worth snagging. Not that I'm trying to give Blizzard any money whatsoever, but I'm just thinking from your own perspective. If you're going to be dipping in and out of Battle for Azeroth now, for the next couple of months, and which means you're going to have a subscription, and you're going to easily be playing Classic for the next 4 months.
Yep.
Do it. If you're unsure about any of that, don't do it. Don't do it. But if you're sure about something like that, sure, if you want to do it, you go for it. I mean, I won't personally, because I'm not going to give them that satisfaction of money, but
I don't really care about people that get the 6-month thing and it just gives them the mount, right? I mean, because a lot of people pay for the game in 6-month increments. I pay for the game in 6-month increments. The problem is the fact that it's not an in-game reward. I don't care about the bundle at all. It's not a big deal. But what Heel versus Babyface is saying here, what Az is saying here, about, yes, maybe this is because they want to lock people in because there won't be any content for the rest of the year. That is a big tinfoil hat, and I certainly hope that it's wrong.
But yeah, to me, it's another really cynical. It's another cynical thing, because it's showing distinct lack of what's the word I'm looking for here? Lack of belief, I think, is the word. The lack of belief in your product, where you're trying to lock people in for such a lengthy period of time.
Yeah.
It kind of shows that you either have a lack of belief
that is
in your
very
product,
true,
or you know exactly what your product's all about, and there ain't going to be anything else joining the fray.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That's what I got to say about that. Buy it, don't buy it. It's no skin off my freaking nose. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming.
Here's a link right there in the video.
Throw in the description box down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff.
There's the video. You guys can go ahead and take a look at it. Give them a like if you want. The video, I mean, like, that's basically, I mean, what he was saying about, let's see, Vaultbot rare. Well, I'm trying to get this rare right now, guys. I need to kill this one right here. So if anybody has this rare up, the spider rare, this is the one that we're going after right now, okay? I don't know what this guy's doing. He says S. Okay. I'm going to leave this group then. Okay, good. Read the comments. Okay, just give me a second. No, you guys can see. It's just a corner of the screen here. So the video, obviously, you know, it's very common. Sadly, there are people that will try it. I think I'm finally done for this game. Like, done. I don't think that the storm mount would ever make me, like, quit the game, right? I mean, why would I quit the game with storm mounts? But it's like all the little things, and it just kind of makes the game a little bit shittier. And that's really all it comes down to for me, is that this just makes the game a little bit worse. And I don't know, it's just like all these little things that they've done to make the game a little bit worse. I don't know.